it's a very good race again, isn't it? Actually, probably the best of the three semi-finals. I thought our two ran well enough last week. The Chubby's bitch is still very unexposed, very lightly raced, only just beginning her staying career. And I thought she was just probably going to lead round last week, but I think she just might have got clipped from behind by our other bitch, Sunnyside Izzy, by which time the winner had gone. But I thought she stuck on really well to finish second. And she's a bitch who could improve massively over the coming weeks. So I wouldn't discount her at all. I think she's a bitch with a bright future.
And Southfield Code, well, he's mechanical, isn't he? That dog, he just never puts a bad one together. He's incredible.
He doesn't know. He's been, since the day we had him, he's been brilliant. He's always competed against the best. He's won numerous opens. I think he was our best performing open race winner of last year. Made a couple of nice finals as well. And like you say, never puts in a bad race. So, most tracks and trips seem to come alike. And again, I thought he was probably a little bit lucky to qualify from his heat with the I Am's a bitch, stopping at the pickup when in front. Because he did seem to struggle to get by dogs in behind round Crayford, but he'll improve for the further look round, and he's a class dog. You could never discount him at all.
I would assume though you'd prefer the Golden Jacket was run at Central Park, would
you? Definitely, yeah. I think he's only been beat once at Central Park in his career, and that was a short head. He must have won 9 or 10 opens there, and it's a shame they don't have a big six-bend race in the calendar there, because he'd certainly be a front runner for it. He loves it there. But no, he's been, wherever he goes, he's been a terrific dog for us.
Yeah, I think these three semi-finals are all tough. It's Category 1. Of course, they're going to be tough. But we couldn't be more pleased with Beauchine Bullet on the way she's improved. Her first trial at the track was only moderate, over 540. She won a very weak trial stakes, but then came back and won a good trial stakes, and she was probably in the toughest of the 6 heats on Saturday. And to be honest, she was really impressive. You've only got to look at her times to see that she's coming forward with each run: 45.70, 45.50 odd, and then 45.30 odd, and only being a January whelp, she looks the kind of bitch that is improving with every run. So, I think we're sure to be favourite in this semi-final. And I like the draw personally. I like her just off the fence slightly in 2. And if she could just run like she did last Saturday, I think she could well be sitting in the final, and highly likely to be favourite for the final, depending on draws, of course. But yeah, I mean, Everstorm, I know some might see that as a hazard to Beauchine Bullet, and she's well over 4 now. This could be her last race on Saturday, and I thought she loves Crayford. Everstorm absolutely loves Crayford, and I personally would love her to see her trap a length behind Beauchine Bullet, because I think she'll follow around, and it'll take a good one for her to be knocked out. I couldn't see her catching Beauchine Bullet, but I could see her staying second to Beauchine Bullet. Equally, the reverse could happen if Everstorm did get a really decent break and led up Beauchine Bullet, then she'd be a tough nut to crack herself. I mean, as I said, she loves Crayford. She was in the final last year, and certainly not without a chance of making a second successive final.
Yeah, I mean, it's a competition that you've done very well in. You've done very well in so many of the long distance races. How would you compare Beauchine Bullet to some of your previous runners or winners at Crayford over that 714?
The fact that she's only had the 3 races for us here, that's she still has plenty to prove. But what an exciting prospect she is for the owners and for the kennel for all these stay-in marathon competitions. She's a real great prospect. As I say, she's only a January, loads to look forward to. She's as good as anything we've had in this event before. I mean, we've had 2 winners. We've had an awful lot of seconds as well in this competition and finalists over the years. And that dates back to the years with Linda. Famously, our first Category 1 victory ever was the Bubbly Princess, which was disqualified in the final. I still wonder now whether if that final was run like today, whether she would have actually been disqualified, because it was only a brief coming together and a glimpse, if in my opinion. It was a harsh decision, some might say, at the time, but that's history. And since then, I mean, we've had 2 fantastic winners, and we'll never forget Hometown Honey. The way she beat Big Gambled On Irish Dog at the time, that nearly got to her, but she just pulled out enough. And then, of course, who can forget Patches Kerry? Patches Kerry, probably the biggest anti-post gamble on the Golden Jacket for many years, by the owners and a few other people. It was just Catch Me If You Can, and I think she was doing something like 20, and just got so far ahead that she probably didn't quite get home that strong. She was just too far ahead to be caught, and that was a memorable victory. Of course, last year we were second with Antigua Fire. We went on to win the Kensington Ledger, I'll say 2 years ago, and won the Kensington Ledger, and then again was second last year. So we've had some great runners over the years, and I think Beauchamp Bullet is as good as anything that we've had here before. So fingers crossed.